Okay, so let me know if you can relate to this. You've been trying to manifest a specific person for maybe a long time, and there's been little to no movement, maybe some movement here and there. Maybe there's hot and cold behaviour. Maybe you're feeling like nothing you do is working. Maybe you're doubting manifestation. Maybe you're feeling tired. Maybe you can't sleep. Maybe you're feeling anxious and stressed, waiting for text messages, wondering when you'll hear from this person again. Maybe you're outsourcing, reassurance, coach hopping, jumping from one person to the next, trying to find the answer, looking at videos over and over again. Are you doing any of these things? If you are, the answer is a lack of self-love. You've got to learn to deeply love yourself. Because when you do that, everything falls into place. A lot of the time, people really struggle with knowing how exactly to love yourself. A lot of the time, as well, people come to me with a very low sense of self-worth and self-esteem without even really acknowledging it, because a lot of the time, we know logically that we're good enough. We've achieved many things. We know many, many good things about ourselves, but it's not about the list of attributes that make up our sense of self-worth. You can have all the best attributes in the world. You can be the best looking person in the world, but still have a low sense of self-esteem and self-worth. So what is the alternative? The thing is that this is a physiological feeling. It's a physiological nervous system pattern that makes up our sense and that feeling of self-love and self-worth. So we need to learn to cultivate these new feelings. We need to learn to respond to life instead of reacting to it. We need to create new neural pathways that lead us to better, more loving thoughts and feelings. So there's processes for this. I've got my self-love manual, which really details a lot of the main things that I learned, that I did over a period of years to deepen my sense of self-love. There are things like really looking at your life and the way things are, where you're spending your energy, where you're expelling your energy and where you're losing energy. The people that you surround yourself with, the things that you're doing, all of these things really deepen your sense of who you are, who you're being, how you feel about yourself, the way that you talk to yourself. Do you talk to yourself in a positive way or a negative way? Are you doubting yourself and your ability? All of these things, the language that we're using, the conversations that we're having with people really deeply impact the way that we feel about ourselves. And what I do on the Conscious Creators Masters Academy is I teach people really from the nervous system level how to love themselves. I teach people how to validate and recognize their patterns so that they can release them. I teach people how to feel finally actually confident and self-trusting. And that's what we do in this beautiful 12-week container where 12 people, only 12, come together from all walks of life, often with very similar stories and often with very similar intentions and hopes and dreams, come into the same container to learn how to deeply actually love themselves. And when you do love yourself, you won't be struggling with manifesting a specific person. It won't feel so difficult. There won't be the waiting, the longing, the dysregulation, the anxiety, because you will feel deeply knowing and trusting and loving within yourself. So if you would like to jump on this course, there are still spaces available. I would love to hear from you. If you'd like to book in a discovery call with me, you can do that for free. I'll leave the link in the description below. I'd love to hear from you and find out about where you're at and how I can help you on this course. You can ask me any questions that you've got about the course. We can talk about payment plans. So let me know if you'd like to know any more. There's also information on my website. You can also book in a one-to-one coaching call as well if you'd like to. There's some information about that on my website too. So if you have any other questions, let me know. And thanks for watching everyone, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.